Hello everyone, my name is Asisipho Mbingeleli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, guys, we are going to be answering an exam question. This is a Natural Sciences Grade 8 exam question that is based on photosynthesis and cellular respiration. So let us go through it. The following diagram illustrates two life-sustaining processes. Answer the questions that follow. So we can see the two life processes, that is your photosynthesis and that is respiration. Actually, it's supposed to be cellular respiration, but I think in grade 8 they just leave it as respiration. Then we're able to see plants, then we are able to see animals, and that's another animal. The first question, 2.1, is asking us to describe the process of photosynthesis, and the marker location is 2 marks. Now, in grade 7, I think the accepted description of this process would be a process where plants make their own food. In grade 8, that kind of a description for photosynthesis is not accepted. So you need to make sure that when you describe the process of photosynthesis, you mention the requirements of the process, and also the products. So how would we define this? A process, we would start by saying a process whereby plants use, we're going to mention the requirements. We can even say where green plants use carbon dioxide. They use carbon dioxide. We know they use carbon dioxide from the air. They use water from the soil, and so it's a comma, and energy from the sun, or you can even just say radiant energy from the sun to produce. So those are the three requirements, and they are going to definitely produce glucose and oxygen as a byproduct. Oxygen as a byproduct. Even if you don't say as a byproduct, to produce glucose and oxygen, that's still enough. All right. Remember, guys, I don't just give you the answers. I also show you, how we mark. So the process, since it's 2 marks, so the process whereby plants use, then you mention the 3 requirements, that's a mark. Then you mention your 2 products, that's another mark. Okay. Then write down the word equation for respiration, which is cellular respiration. So remember, in the equation, you start by writing the reactants, which is our requirements. Then you write down your arrow. After the arrow, write down your products. So the requirements for cellular respiration is glucose plus oxygen, and they said word equation. Okay, then we write down the arrow, we write down our products, energy plus water plus carbon dioxide. All right, so 2 marks. Let's see. First mark for your requirements, and the second mark for correct products, all 3 of them. I guess in no particular order, as long as you've mentioned all 3. Okay, which process will take place in the following organisms? Only write photosynthesis, respiration, or both. In animals, only respiration will take place. And in plants, both cellular respiration and photosynthesis will take place. Right. 1 mark, 1 mark. Then, explain the relationship between glucose and starch for 1 mark. Explain kind of questions are normally from 2 marks going upwards, but anyways, it's fine. So explain the relationship. We can talk about plants storing glucose as starch. I think that's the first one. Plants store glucose as starch. We can also talk about starch being a more complex form of glucose, or many glucose molecules form a starch molecule. So that can also be marked correctly. So how I would mark this one is just one mark at the end, even though, yeah, explaining the relationship between glucose and starch for one mark, I guess that is fine. All right, that's it for this question from a previous question paper. All right. Remember to subscribe, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share this video with your classmates and also your schoolmates. And please comment down below. Let me know if you were answering this question with me. How did it go? Did you get correct answers? Is there anything that you need me to explain further? Please indicate all of that in the comment section. Thank you.